What's up, guys? You are welcome to Dynamicom TV, where we publish news on politics, entertainment, celebrities, and metro stories. We have another trending news for you today, and the headline here is IPOB spokesman Mr. Emapuafo warned the federal government, saying, "You cannot stop us from conducting Nnamdi Kanu's parents' burial." IPOB tells Army boss Brutai. Alright guys, please, before I go ahead to read today's news to you, if this is your first time you are watching on our channel, please there is a red subscribe button below this video. Just go ahead, hit that red subscribe button and then click on the bell icon beside it, so as to be the first to be notified whenever we publish news in the future on this channel without you missing any news again. Now the news in details. One thing is certain, come 14 February, the parents of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, will be laid to rest, and the army cannot stop it, IPOB has said on Wednesday. According to the Publicity Secretary, Mr. Emapuafo, this came as IPOB alleged that the army invaded the peaceful community of Afaruku Ibeku, killing, pillaging, destroying, and kidnapping people at will. Sending troops from Abuja to Afaruku Ibeku has led to many kidnappings, has led to many destroying of lives, many shops and many businesses closed. Emapuafo continued to say, we continue to draw attention of the civil war to the incessant harassment, humiliation, intimidation of Afaruku community in Ibeku, in Umuahia by the very lazy and shameless Nigerian army, whose stock in trade is to terrorize innocent civilians, mostly in Southeast. IPOB spokesman Mr. Emapuafo, in a statement in Owerri, said that the army cannot stop it from conducting Nnamdi Kanu's parents' burial ceremony, which has been arranged and planned. He said that Brutai and his soldiers are doing, whatever Brutai and his soldiers are doing in Umuahia is no different from what terrorists are doing in the south-north. They invaded peaceful community of Afaruku Ibeku, killing, pillaging, destroying, and kidnapping people at will. Shops are closed. People are living in fear. What a nonsense country. What has happened in Afaruku Ibeku that led to the deploying of thousands of soldiers in armored car, blocking the street leading to the palace of Eze Okwu Kanu. We IPOB cannot keep quiet any longer. We have just been looking, waiting, and seeing what the world will say concerning the thousands of soldiers parading at Afaruku Ibeku, the hometown of Nnamdi Kanu. We continue to draw attention of the civil war to the incessant harassment, humiliation, intimidation of Afaruku community in Ibeku, in Umuahia local government, by the very lazy and shameless Nigerian army, who cannot go to Sambisa forest where there is terrorists, Boko Haram, insurgency, but only trade in the territory of innocent civilians where there is no war. We wish to notify the world that preparations for the burial of our leader's parents is going ahead as planned. Nothing Brutai and his boys, the cowboys called soldiers, can do. Nothing the cabals in Abuja can do. Nothing Buhari can do to stop the burial of our leader, Nnamdi Kanu. The army is wasting its time and valuable resources trying to stop something they know they are incapable of stopping. We ask the government of Nigeria and brutal boys to move out of the palace of His Royal Highness Eze Kanu and vacate at Afaruku Ibeku before or before and or 14 February to avoid destruction of lives. Biafrans and all meaning Eastern region people are waiting. Nigerians at large are hearing. Biafrans at diaspora are waiting. We cannot keep quiet, and there is nothing Brutai and his boys will do to stop the arrangement made for the burial of our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Mr. Imapuafo has said, burial of the dead is a right older than man itself. Nobody can stop the dead not to be buried. We do not know the reason why Mr. President and his brutal soldiers are doing in Afaruku Ibeku for some days now, parading, putting fears in people of Afaruku Ibeku. Shops are closed, business are being down because of the incident of troops in Afaruku Ibeku. How can the government of Nigeria justify the deployment of soldiers to the venue of a funeral where terrorists are busy making the lives of law-abiding citizens a miserable one? What did the world say about this? What did the Nigerians say about this? I hope the Senate and all meaningful Nigerians are watching. Imapuafo has said, Nigerian government and her soldiers are shameless and downright disgraceful, and their refusal to confront armed Fulani insurgencies, banditries, and Boko Haram massacre in the north, but instead chose to focus their attention on a burial ceremony in Afaruku Ibeku is indicative of the misplaced priority at the heart of this APC regime led by Mr. Buhari, which has directly led to the deterioration of security situation across Nigeria. The security situation across Nigeria has deteriorated into many kidnapping, banditry, insurgency. Boko Haram has been killing a lot of people in the northeast, northwest, and Kaduna. We do not know what Brutai and his boys are doing in Afaruku Ibeku. Thousands upon thousands of soldiers have been parading, blocking streets, raping, kidnapping, and even killing many people in Afaruku Ibeku. We want the world to know we cannot keep quiet any longer. Meanwhile, concerning the burial of our able leaders' parents, the arrangement must hold on 14 February. Nothing the brutal and his boys soldiers can do about it. We are giving this message to the world and to Buhari's cabals in Asoro to know we are not afraid. We are not going back. Whatever the troop and the soldier and the brutal boys want, Biafrans are capable to give it to them. Come rain, come sun, 14 February, we shall know if Afariku Ibeku is owned by the brutal boys or it is owned by the indigenes of Afariku Ibeku, who is ready to lay down the remaining rest of His Royal Highness Eze Kanu of Afaruku Ibeku. Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, Mietiala, banditry, ICIC in West Africa, all are dreadful waiting for Brutal and his warriors to engage them in battle in the north. But what Brutal did is to leave the job of a soldier and a commander he knows very well, but to descend to Afaruku Ibeku, where peaceful and meaningful civilians are living their gentle life. We do not know what has happened and what is about to happen. We are calling on the international communities, the European Union, and the UN to look into what Brutal and his boys are doing in Afaruku Ibeku, blocking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's home entrance and other entrance leading to palace of His Royal Highness Eze Kanu. Also, according to Imapoafo, Brutal and his warriors are engaged in many battles in the north and are losing. That is the real security problem facing Nigeria. But the troop and the Brutal boys cannot face the Boko Haram. Not the burial of His Royal Majesty Eze Isaac Okukano and his wife that they will come to distract. We, the IPOB members and leaders, will never allow such to happen. One thing is certain, come 14 February, the parents of our able leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will be laid to rest. APC regime, Nigerian army, and their badly informed supporters cannot stop IPOB from restoring the sovereign state of Biafra. They cannot stop IPOB from burying our parents. There is nothing anyone can do about it. Within the shortest possible time, by the grace of God, we shall restore our state of Biafra, Powerful has said. Alright guys, this is a statement coming from the Publicity and Media Secretary of IPOB, Mr. Emma Powerful. A lot of comments is popping up here, but we urge you to drop your own statement, drop your own comment after listening to this news. There is a lot happening in Afaruku Ibeku right at the moment concerning the troop that has been deployed to Afaruku hometown, the hometown of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a blockage of palace of His Royal Highness Eze Okukano. A lot of things has been going on. The IPOB Publicity Secretary has come out with some words. Please, we need to know what you think about this happening at Afaruku Ibeku. Meanwhile, we are coming to the end of this news and we urge you to drop your comment concerning your opinion over this issue happening at Afaruku Ibeku. What do you think that Nigerians will do? And IPOB say they are ready for whatever the Brutal and the troop of federal government of Nigeria is doing in Afaruku Ibeku. It is very important for you to share your own view on this point. And also do not forget to hit on the red subscribe button below this video. Then click on the bell icon beside it so as to be the first to get notification whenever we publish news in the future on this channel without you missing any news again. Thank you and you are welcome.